worst case scenario, if this is too big for this one trellis, I'll take the ones on the side and I will wrap them around this railing. That's what I can do. So that'll leave the middle that'll leave the middle plant to fill up the center. And then I can do these out to the side. We'll see how that works. Hi y'all, welcome back to Faith-Filled Growing. I wanted to give you a little update. It has been 1 week since we planted out all of these seedlings, and I am so happy that I put them in this bed where I have irrigation to be able to water all of them, because I have almost 100% germination rate, almost, for the things that I would expect to be germinated right now. There are a few things, like these 2 rows here have not gotten any, or these 3, but they're not expected right now because these are a long germination, could take up to 30 days. So I'm not surprised by this. And same thing with this row here. But almost everything else is coming through. I couldn't be happier. And I started seeing little sprouts pop up within a couple days. So I'm going to give you a close-up of everything here. We've got the 3 Cantor green beans, the Kalima green beans. We've got the little petite peas that I did not get any germination the last time. We've got the 8 Amish paste tomatoes, 100% there. The Snapdragons, I said, are a little bit longer. And then I've got my pickling cucumbers and then slicing cucumbers. These are the honey nut squash, the candy roaster squash, the I don't know how to pronounce this one, but it looks like long denice, but that's not what it is, I'm sure. The peppers, they have not come up yet either, but that's another one that's long germination, so that's okay. I've got the spoon tomatoes, the leaf basil. These are the parsley that's long. And then I've got my different flowers here. So let me get you a close-up so you can see exactly what everything looks like. I'm so excited. Okay, so we've got the Cantor green beans. There's 3 rows of them. There are a few that have not. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 18 have not. So that's 2/3 of them have. And then these are the other green beans. Out of those right now, we've got only one out of this other one. Every one of the peas. And then these are the paste tomatoes. And oh my gosh, I am going to have squash coming out my ears. I have 2 of these that did not, but other than that, oh, and 1 of these. But other than that, every single one of them have germinated. So on these squash, they all said don't let the roots become root bound or anything. So like these zucchinis, I'm probably going to go ahead and try to plant those pretty soon. Same thing with these, because I don't want them getting too big in these little bitty tiny squares. Yeah, so the zucchinis and this is Longued nice or nice. These are a really long, big squash. They can get anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds each. But anyway, you can see everything looks great, and we'll get these planted soon. Just to give you an update on these plants, we've had a lot of wind, and this one, the wind just snapped it. So that one disappeared. But everything else seems to be looking pretty good. And then we'll go over here. Oh, this side doesn't look so good. So I had a couple leaf miners that this one I was trying to break off a leaf, and I should have used my nippers, but I didn't. And when I did, I accidentally snapped it. I don't know if it's going to make it or not, but it's okay. I've got more that are coming up right now that I can replace with that, so that's okay. This, I'm not sure what happened here. I'm not sure. This one will get replanted also though, but the others look pretty good. I mean, this bed needs to have a lot more put in it, but it's at least a start. Okay, what I have decided to do is I am going to transplant some of these squash and probably the green beans into these pots here, because I don't want them to get root bound. I could go ahead and plant some of them into the raised garden bed so that they could go ahead and just not be transplanted again. But I had such a good germination rate. I don't think I'm going to need all of these. I've got a lot, a lot just for us two people in this household. And so, and I don't have the space for all of it. So I'm thinking if I up pot them, then maybe I can give them away to some friends or people at church or something like that. But I'm concerned because it specifically on the back of each one of these said, don't let them become root bound. And so I don't know how long the roots are because I haven't done this very often to know. This is really my first time to start seeds like this. So we're just going to go for it. I'm going to remove these little sprinklers for now. And I've got these already put with, okay, so I don't know where that left off a second ago. My tripod fell over. So I went ahead and got everything set up like I needed. I've got my up pots. I don't know what you call these, but my bigger size pots. I'm going to transplant these squash here. The one thing I do want to make sure of is that I'm keeping track of where everything is. Because I don't want to lose track of what is what. I mean, once they start producing, I'll be able to figure that out. But I don't want to, like, when I get ready to put them somewhere, or if I decide that I'm going to put them on Facebook Marketplace or the next door or whatever to share them with somebody. I want to know what is each one before they start producing. So anyway, I got this from my husband because I don't know if you remember or not, but when I was trying to do these, I could barely put my pinky inside of this hole to punch it up. So hopefully this will work a little bit better. And I took a little bit of dirt out of this one already, and I'm hoping that this just pops right on up. Ah. I'm afraid to pull because I don't want to pull it out. There we go. Ah, look at there. Yes, I'm glad I did. Let me show you. See these roots? I am glad I am doing that now. Hopefully you can see those good. So, with that the case, maybe mine I should go ahead and put over here. I think I will do that for right now. This first one, I'm going to put right here. Perfect. I think I can get 3 in this bed. So maybe I will just do 1 of each to begin with, because I'll be able to tell the difference once they start. I don't want zucchini. I think I'm going to do this candy roaster one next. Let me show you the roots on that one. Beautiful. And then I'm going to do this honey nut one, and I'm going to pick this big one right here. So I went online last night and I looked up each one of these to see spacing, and it said 18 inches to 24, 36. It just all depended. And so I'm going with, this is 6 foot, I'm going with 18. And we'll see how well that does. Worst case scenario, if this is too big for this one trellis, I'll take the ones on the side and I will wrap them around this railing. That's what I can do. So that'll leave the middle that'll leave the middle plant to fill up the center. And then I can do these out to the side. We'll see how that works. Okay, so now I have at least 3 of the squash. I don't have any zucchini in here yet. I'll deal with the zucchini later. But that means I can take the rest of these and put them in the pots. And then that way I also have the marker that I can go in the front line. So let's try that. Okay, I am going to go ahead and put this marker over here so I don't forget what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take this next one. Where did my shovel? Hang on. Okay, I've got my shovel. Let me take a little bit of this out. Probably didn't need to fill all these up all the way, but since the dirt is in the front yard, I didn't want to have to go back and forth. So this works great. It's so hard for me to believe that I just planted these seeds last Sunday and I'm already having to put them in a bigger pot 1 week later. Okay, there's those. Now let's go for the, what's this one? The candy roaster. Oh, that one has beautiful roots. Oh my goodness. Look at that one. That one's even longer roots. These are going to need to get planted very quickly to somewhere else. Very quickly. I was like, wait a second, how did I have a full row when I planted one? Well, it's because there's only 5 in that row and there's 6 in this row. So, okay, now we need this honey nut squash. I'm just still amazed. I guess that is the difference between really being consistent with the water as opposed to my inconsistency when I was doing it by hand. I wasn't able to do it on a, like, the same time, same, you know, duration every single day. Consistency shows is key. Okay, there's 5 of those. Now, the zucchini. I need to find a spot for my zucchini. I think I'm going to put one of them over in the bed over there, because I've got peas in these 2 beds. So that means I can go ahead and do 5 of these. Okay, this one I'm going to plant over there. So now I think I'm going to do, oh, I only have 5 left. Maybe I should just go ahead and plant all my green beans in the beds. Maybe that's what I should do instead of trying to transplant them. Okay, so what I've done is I have brought all of these squash over here. I put my little sprinklers in them. I think I'm going to transplant the cucumbers that I have to this trellis here. And then these green beans, I'm going to pick one variety. I don't know which one, or maybe I'll pick 2. Depends on how it looks. I think I'm going to transplant them over here. This tray I could get rid of because there's nothing germinating in that tray right now. So this bed is ready for me to plant. And I think I'll just go ahead and plant the green beans in this bed right here. So let me get my tool so I can pop these up and we'll get the cucumbers planted and then we'll go on to the green beans. Okay, so I think we're going to go with the Boston pickling cucumbers because I want to be able to make some pickles. And I think I'm going to plant 4. That might be a lot, but I'm going to plant 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 in this bed. And just like the squash, if this isn't big enough, I'll just start tying them around the trellis. Around the railing for the outside ones and let the 2 in the center go here. You know, I can always try that. We have one more small trellis. I should have my husband put it on this bed. I'm going to see if I can get him to do it. It's not quite as wide as the one over there, but it would be better than nothing. So I think I'm going to have him do that. And then now I think I'm going to do the green beans. And I'm going to pick, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm going to pick these Kalima green beans because I have more of them than I do the other ones. And then what I might do is poke them out and lay them out. So I can kind of arrange them before I start planting them. That's pretty good. I've got them staggered, you know. So let's just get started. There we go. One kind of green beans are planted. This whole bed, we'll put this in there, is Kalima green beans. And We'll see how full they get. I could see if I can squeeze more, but I think this is probably sufficient for this. Now, to figure out, actually, I'm going to put this with this because I can remember these are the Boston pickles, or Boston pickling cucumbers. And I would like to have that other trellis up so I can put the slicing cucumbers on it. That's what I would like. Let's see if I can go talk my husband into doing that. I don't know if he'll do it today, but let's just check and see. I'm going to put all of these tags over here just so we know that all of them are those. All right. So looking at all these seeds that we just planted and how much they've grown in just 1 week, it really got me thinking about how similar that is to our faith. You know, I gave them the proper water and nutrients with the soil. Well, our Christian walk, we need to stay connected to God. We need to be in His Word on a daily basis so we can be fed from Him. John 15:5, it says, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Right there, it says, apart from God, we can't do anything without Him. So we have to like feed our spirits daily with God's word. We have to rely on Him. We have to pray. We have to read our Bibles, and stay connected to Christ. So whether it's seeds in our garden, or seeds in the ground, um, or seeds in our faith, we have to keep them nourished and watered. If this encouraged you, I'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe and maybe share this with somebody else. That way YouTube knows to push my videos out to more people. And anyway, until next time, I hope you stay rooted in faith, keep growing, and I'll catch you in the next one.